Beat a rap ass, you don't need no turbo. Don't need no turbo. Swirl it right, make the car do the euro. Do the euro. Beat a rap ass, you don't need no turbo. Don't need no turbo. Swirl it right, make the car do the euro.
ATLWebRadio.com. Yours truly, the Cyber DJ, the CK in the building. Live on Saturday night, man. And shout out to all the YouTubers and Twitch fam out there, man. Right about now, man, we are about to go in with my brother Wayne Johnson. Wayne Johnson, you're live on the air. What's going on with you, brother?
And how you doing, my brother? How's everything?
Oh, man, better than can be. Giving thanks and praise, man. Tell me, brother, what's been going on with you, man? Tell us about this brand new single you got going on, Wayne.
Well, my brother, I worked hard for it. I started on it last year, and it took a lot out of me to get it done.
So, tell us, Wayne, who you are, man, and where you checking in from tonight, man. Tell us about your illustrious singing career.
Well, I started off, when I was young, in the church and everything else. So, and I believed in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I started off coming up, and kept telling myself I knew I can do it. And I was not gonna let nothing stop me from me doing what I needed to do in my dream.
Word up, man.
Yep. I followed my dream, and my dream came through. And I'm gonna keep on doing my music until I can do it. Keep on singing until I can't sing no more. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
I want to know, man, as an independent artist, Wayne, what would you consider your qualities?
what would I what?
What would you consider your qualities?
My qualities?
Yes, sir.
Where my music career gonna go?
Well, I mean the qualities. What are the things that make up Wayne Johnson?
Well, first of all, I had faith in myself and believe in myself. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I don't let nothing stop me from there. In life, you gotta believe in yourself and tell yourself that you can do it in your dreams and stuff.
Absolutely. I totally agree, brother.
Serious up. So, if you ain't got no faith, you might well get out of the kitchen.
That's right.
You gotta have it.
That's right.
And tell yourself that you can do it.
That's right. I totally believe that. Yes, sir. So, for you, as an independent artist, man, who produced this track that we have here, this So Lonely piece?
It was Bodak record label.
Okay, shout out to Bodak record label.
And I wrote the song,
What was going on when you wrote this song, Wayne?
It came across my heart, and I go by when I write. I go by I write what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And what were you feeling at the time of writing this record, Wayne?
Because at the time I felt that something needed to be done. I felt that I go by what I feel with a good heart. And I felt that I knew that I could do it. And the spirit was telling me to write.
Absolutely. I like to drop this record on the people, man, live here via this interview. But before we do, Wayne, I'd like for you to tell us, man, give us 3 virtues that somebody's going to think of when they hear this music that you're creating, brother.
You what?
3 virtues that might come to heart when somebody's listening to this record.
I mean, it might help the relationship to get back together. It might help them do other things for people. You know what I mean? It just might help them.
All right, man. Well, Wayne,
and whoever going through hard times, from female to male, it might help them to get themselves back together. See, I'm doing things on a positive note, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, before we drop the record on the people, man, tell everybody how they can go friend, follow, and fan you on the social media platforms.
Well, my Instagram is Wayne Johnson 831, and Wayne Johnson 831. They can go to Spotify, Digital, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, and they can see me standing up on the deck as well. Awesome. And digital.
Awesome. That's awesome. Brother, I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us here tonight, telling us all about yourself. I also want to thank you, brother, for this brand new single. And without any further, I'll tell you one thing. Let's do this. I want to ask one more question, Wayne. What part of the country are you checking in from?
I'm from Maryland.
Tell us what it's like for an independent singer trying to make it happen in Maryland.
It's very, very hard. It takes a lot of prayer, but it's very hard, and it's a struggle.
Word. And tell us in your words, how did you overcome this struggle?
I kept believing myself. I kept telling myself I can do it. I ain't let nobody get in my way. Because I had family telling me I wasn't never going to be a singer. I had family telling me I was going to never make it. And I kept telling myself I had a voice, I had to get a train, and I just believed in myself.
That's where it is, brother. That's what it is. Well, man, I'll tell you what, man, without any further ado, let's go ahead and drop this record on the world. Wayne Johnson, will you please give us a worldwide introduction to your brand new single?
Okay, you want me to sing a little bit for you?
No. I want you to give us an introduction to your brand new single.
It's called Wayne Johnson So Lonely. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Digital, Tidal, Apple Music as well, and Amazon. You can see me standing up on the deck.
No doubt. And you heard it here first with yours truly, the Cyber DJ, the CK, on atlwebradio.com. Tune in or be tuned out.
I remember the feel of your body right next to my core. The fight that we had, you left with my heart. Oh, baby, bring it back. Baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey, I'm just sitting here with you on my mind, thinking of you all the time. Oh, your lips I wanna kiss. Oh, baby, you I miss. Darling, come back home. Baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar, it's driving me
remember the feel of your body right next to my core. The fight that we had, you loved with my heart. Oh, baby, bring it back. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey, I'm just sitting here with you on my mind, thinking of you all the time. Oh, your lips I wanna kiss. Oh, baby, it's you I miss. Darling, come back home. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar. It's driving me crazy. Not work one day of being without you. I try to figure out. I know there's no doubt. Baby, come back. Baby, baby, please. I'm just sitting here. Oh, with you on my mind. I'm just sitting here, missing you. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, honey. Don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, darling. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, darling. Don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, honey. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I remember the feel of your body right next to my core. The fight that we had, you loved with my heart. Oh, baby, bring it back. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey, I'm just sitting here with you on my mind, thinking of you all the time. Oh, your lips I wanna kiss. Oh, baby, it's you I miss. Darling, come back home. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. crazy, not worth one day of being without you. I try to figure out, I know there's no doubt. Baby, come back. Baby, baby, please. I'm just sitting here, oh, with you on my mind. I'm just sitting here, missing you. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, honey. Don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, darling. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, darling. Don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, honey. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I remember the feel of your body right next to my core. The fight that we had, you left with my heart. Oh, baby, bring it back. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey, I'm just sitting here with you on my mind, thinking of you all the time. Oh, your lips I wanna kiss. Oh, baby, it's you I miss. Darling, come back home. Baby, baby, please. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar. It's driving me crazy. Not worth one day of being without you. I try to figure out, I know there's no doubt. Baby, come back. Baby, baby, please. I'm just sitting here, oh, with you on my mind. I'm just sitting here, missing you. I'm so lonely. I don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, honey. Don't like being apart from you. I'm so lonely, lonely. I'm so lonely, lonely, darling. Baby, baby, please come back home to me. I'm so lonely.
Big shout out to Wayne Johnson, ATLWebRadio.com. It's your shooter, Cyber DJ, the CK in the building. I'm live right now. We'll be joined here shortly by the team over at Help End HIV. They have a lot going on with research and the sorts, man, and we're going to plug in with some of that stuff here in just a few. Right about now, man, I'm about to play 2 brand new singles. One from my man Naked Eye, checking in from Africa, and then as well Smooth Luciano with their brand new Always. Y'all about to get both of them here, right here, live, ATLWebRadio.com. Tune in or be tuned out.
Woke up in the morning just for you. Feels right. Bring out the tornado just for you. Feels right. I got the tsunami coming through. Feels right. Take out all the drama out the room. Feels right. In this place I wanna give you more. I wanna bring you up, never leave you alone. Never alone. While you're there, I wanna hear you moan over some sweet nothing while we're loving. Yeah, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Easy, easy, easy. Pull up all the stops just for you. Feels right. I'ma blow up a volcano just for you. Feels right. I will never stop loving you. Feels right. Obrigado, mami, por mi amor. Feels right. In this place I wanna give you more. I wanna bring you up, never leave you alone. Never alone. While you're there, I wanna hear you moan over some sweet nothing while we're loving. Yeah, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Easy, 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 hey, easy to aim. Easy, you won't stay, girl, you won't stay. Easy, lonely, 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 lonely. Give it to me, come on down. Easy, give it to me. Easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, like pop, 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 pop. Easy, 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 easy.
Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you.
You say the place and I tell you the time.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to jump right in. for those that have that are listeners here at atlwebradio.com, you've heard during the broadcast the commercial for the Help in HIV organization. And right now, I have the gentleman and the young lady that have come to us to help spread some awareness on this research that's taking place currently. If you guys would tell us what the Emory Potts CRS is and what do you all do?
Sure. Well, once again, my name is Jamel Young, and I am the recruiter and community educator for the community engagement and recruitment team here at the Atlanta Emory's Science Clinical Research Site. And we conduct sexual health studies with a focus on HIV prevention. We are committed to researching new methods of PrEP and HIV vaccines to prevent HIV and other sexually transmitted infections, treatments. We're always looking for volunteers across the metro Atlanta area, ages 18 and older. And each study has its own eligibility requirements.
Excellent, excellent. I love that. And that's something homegrown. It's right here in Atlanta, you guys. So if you're here in the city and you want more information on these things, you should definitely reach out to Jamel and find out how you can take part in helping to shape and change and make us more aware of exactly what's going on. I want to know why is this research so important?
I can start with that. So overall, research is important because it creates knowledge, and the knowledge that is created is based on science. So, for example, all of the advancements that we've had related to HIV treatment and now HIV prevention were a true result, were the direct result of some of these clinical research studies. So that's why research is important. But more so, I think representation within research is even more important than that. So historically, Black and Latino and other people of color populations have either been ignored or abused by research and healthcare environments. So there is this well-earned distrust towards research organizations and healthcare organizations. That this is why at our site we emphasize in our participants' safety and our participants' privacy, and to make them part of the study so we can know for sure that we have included the populations that are the most vulnerable to acquiring HIV and STIs here in Atlanta, so we can all be part of the solution. And once we have the data that we need, we can say with certainty that this will also work for our communities, not only for white folks.
Okay, I love that. So at this point, are we making a difference? Would you say that we are making a difference when it comes to this wretched epidemic that has been on our society for a couple decades now? Is what we're doing, what you guys doing over there, is it putting a dent into this situation?
I think it definitely. Oh, go ahead, Jamal. I think we have definitely contributed to make the difference throughout the years. One of the research projects that we are the most proud about being a participant of is one of the studies that proved that an injectable medication called cabotegravir is as effective as the current options for HIV prevention. That led to the approval of the FDA of this medication called cabotegravir, and it is now being implemented in clinics throughout not only the United States but worldwide.
Excellent.
So this is an example of how research really changes the outcomes in healthcare of populations and individuals. So for those that pills are not an option for HIV prevention, that the current pills don't agree with it, then having an injectable option that you can get every 2 months and then go about your life, knowing that you are protected against HIV, in my opinion, is huge. And Janelle may have other insights as well.
No, you hit it right on the head. I agree.
Absolutely, and that's what I wanted to hear, that we are making a difference, and I think that's beautiful. I apologize for going off script, but I just had to ask that because, people want to know, that their efforts are not only appreciated, but as well actually making a difference, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Are the studies that you guys doing over at the Emory Center, are they paid? The Emory CRS, Pont CRS, are they paid studies?
Yes, they are compensated studies. We compensate for study-related time and/or travel. The amount of clinical trial pays varies for every study and is determined by many factors, including but not limited to maybe the number of in-person visits, the number of phone visits, the time for the study-related exams, the condition of product being studied, the length of the study, the phase of the study. So all those things play into the factor of how much the compensation is, but we absolutely respect everyone's time and effort, contribution, and that will be compensated.
Nice. That's real nice. So definitely, listeners, viewers around worldwide, if you have any of the qualifications for some of the research that's being done over there, definitely go over to the website. That's helpendhiv.org. Am I correct, D. Jamel?
That is correct.
Okay, and help shape history. Help shape the way things will work with your opportunity to take part in this research. I like to know, man, cause I see a lot of commercials on television about HIV and the different medications that are becoming available, and we always see this word PrEP, and I never knew what PrEP means. What is PrEP, and what does it protect you from?
That's a great question. So PrEP stands for pre-exposure prophylaxis, and it is a set of medications. Like I said before, it can be pills, or it can be now this new injection that we have that prevents people from acquiring HIV. And what I mean by this is people who do not have HIV can have peace of mind that they will not acquire HIV, even if they were to be exposed to it through sex or sharing needles, for example, that they will not acquire HIV. And it is very effective. It's over 99% effective in preventing HIV. It's also important to know that although it's a very safe and effective regimen, it prevents against HIV only. It does not prevent people from acquiring other types of STIs, also known as sexually transmitted infections. So I think that's important for people to know.
Absolutely. And then the other question is, I think you might have actually answered that. Who can take PrEP? So exactly, because I may have missed it, and I apologize. But who exactly can take PrEP?
Anyone. So anyone who has sexual activity and would like to have an extra layer of protection against HIV is eligible for PrEP. There are a few laboratory tests that are run at baseline to make sure that that kidneys are healthy, to check for status of other infections such as hepatitis B. But most people who would like to be on PrEP are able to get on PrEP immediately.
Excellent, excellent. I want to know what new and innovative prevention method strategies are being researched over at the Emory-Ponce CRS at current.
Yes, so I can talk a little bit about that. And one of the studies that we have is called Purpose 2. And what we're trying to see is if a new product, which is an injectable product that people would inject in the belly, just like people use insulin, every 6 months, is this product as effective as one of the medications that are currently approved for PrEP, which is called Truvada. So we are currently actively enrolling for the study, so if anyone is interested in hearing more about the study, what would the participation entail, feel free to reach us through Jamel, through Health and HIV website, through our social media, because we want to hear from you. We want to talk to you about the study and see if you would be eligible to participate. So that's one of the innovative strategies that we're trying. So if you think about it, imagine you want to be protected against HIV. You take a shot in your belly twice a year, and you're set, and then you just go about your life. So the question that we want to answer is this product as effective? The product is called lenacapavir. Is it as effective as Truvada? And through the participation of volunteers, we will be able to answer this question.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Beautiful. I love it. Now, how do we make sure that all of us are able to access the results from the research?
That is one of the most important questions that we need to think about. So usually, old school research organizations, and we still do this, is we make the results of the study public through scientific manuscripts that are published in scientific magazines, etc., which, as you may guess, they're not accessible to the general population. So what we do at our site is, as soon as we have the results of a study, even if they're, what we had expected, or if they're not what we had expected, then we, through our community engagement and recruitment team and through our community advisory board, we spread the news to all of our current participants in research and those who are stakeholders in the community, so they can then disseminate the news about the studies that we make.
Man, that's deep. I'm gonna tell you that all of this is just, fascinating to me, and to know that it's going on so close to home is definitely soothing and comforting. That you guys are putting in the work to get these answers that we so desperately need at this point in time to help rewrite the way that a person's life is lived. They contract this disease. I want to know next, how do you ensure that people, communities that could benefit from proven prevention methods, pharmaceuticals, can actually access them?
That is a little bit of a harder question. And it's something that I base a lot of my individual research on, is how do you translate what we have found in research to really increase equity for Black and Latino populations in the U.S. And I think the first step is to intentionally inform the community about what you just said. What is PrEP? Who can be on PrEP? What are the options for PrEP? And then the most important question that we need to help people with is, how do I act what it is, I know I want it. I just don't know how to go about it because I don't have insurance, because I don't have a primary care doctor, because I'm afraid, many other things. And that, we do some of the community education through the great work that Jamel and his team do, but I think it also goes beyond that. I think we all as individuals, we need to make sure that we are making the leadership and policymakers accountable to increase access to these life-saving medications. And what does that mean? That means make it free, make it low cost, make it, easy for people to access it in clinics. And that is something that it can be done through voting. I can talk a lot about this, how the people can influence the decisions that are made on their health, on their education, etc. So it goes way beyond our site and way beyond research. But that is one of the things. We need to hold the people who are in power accountable for advocating for our health. There have been some movement locally in that regard, especially through the local health departments of Fulton and DeKalb, that they offer free PrEP services, free HIV testing, free STI testing in all of their clinics. But I think that is not enough, and it needs to be emphasized more.
Absolutely. Man, you guys are so well worded on this situation, on this subject that I'm overtaken, overwhelmed. What are ways that the average Joe can stay on top of their sexual health while centering pleasure?
Yeah.
Jamel can take. I was going to say Jamel can take this one much better than me.
Yeah, I'll jump in there real quickly. But at the beginning, absolutely want to encourage folks to be getting routine tests. So definitely frequent STI testing and HIV testing if you are sexually active. Want to really just emphasize on the fact that HIV does not have a person in mind in which that they are susceptible to it. Like, there's no race, there is no gender that is prone or not prone to it. So if you are sexually involved, getting tested often is really important in knowing your status. Talking to your doctors about different resources, like we just talked about PrEP or any other prevention methods, or even treatments if need be. So I think it starts with having conversations with your doctors and having conversations with yourself, because also centering your pleasure doesn't mean stopping something or getting rid of something. It might just be finding a safer way to do it. So yeah. Dr. Kendall, is there anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, and I think, old school doctors and research have focused a lot on risk, have focused a lot on fear, on if you have sex, you're going to catch this, and you're going to catch that. But that obviously doesn't work. It doesn't work to scare people into taking care of themselves. I think, approaching it from a normalization of sex, that sex is normal, that sex should be pleasurable, opens up a lot of doors for communication between partners, between colleagues, friends, between people and their doctors if they have one. So there should be this normalization about that sex is a part of life, period, the end. And that as part of that, then we want to, the same way that we make sure that we smell good and that we, and that we have our, cutest clothes before going on a date, etc. That's also a way to get ourselves in the tip-top shape in terms of sexual health. knowing I know I was tested for HIV. I know that if I don't have HIV, I'm on PrEP. And if I do have HIV, then I'm on treatment and I'm undetectable and I'm keeping all of my partners safe. That's also part of the pleasure because you don't live with this constant fear of I'm going to catch something. It's, I've done all that I can do. I have talked to my partners about when was the last time you got tested for HIV? It's something that, for example, in the Latino community that I belong to, these things are not talked about. There's a huge stigma that we need to work on in order to normalize these conversations. And then, in addition to the STI testing and the HIV testing and everything, to just remember that it should still feel good, that it should still feel pleasurable, and that we can still experiment with different types of condom, different types of lube, and then as long as it is mutually consensual and enjoyable for all partners, then go at it, have fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the way you put that. This has become, and it has been for quite some time, anybody disease. I heard Jamel say that it doesn't, you don't have the, it doesn't have a person in mind when the spread of it is encountered. And I think that's so very important for all of us to consider. And even more of a reason to be very safe in all practices of sex. How can people reach you all for more information on how to join research study in the Metro Atlanta area through the CRS Ponce CRS site that you guys operate?
Yeah, so for more information on how to join a paid research opportunity here in Atlanta, you can visit, follow, and please message us, the Downtown Atlanta Ponce IG page, which is at Emory_Ponce_CRS. But we also have our sister Decatur Hope site, and their IG is at GetInvolvedEmory. You can also send us an email at atl.ponce.crs@emory.edu. And then to learn more about an HIV vaccine clinical study and other frequently asked questions, you can also visit helpinhiv.org.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what's up. Jamel, brother, I want to thank you so much for not only joining me here tonight, but for reaching out to me in the first day I go on place, man, and put me up on some knowledge and some information and an opportunity to help those that want to donate their time and energy for a compensated study and research to help, change the way things are going right now, and help to better put together the opportunity to have the proper steps in place in order to center on the pleasure of having sex and love making in this time that we have come to live in. I want to thank you, Jamel. I want to thank Dr. Cantos. Is there anything that I might have left out, guys, before we get ready to get this music back rolling for the people?
No, man, I just really want to thank you for the opportunity to share this information. I thank you for affirming the work that we do, because we really do care about the community. We really want to contribute to the fight against the ending of this epidemic. We thank you for, allowing this platform to be a vessel of this information. And yeah, man, just, I just want to continue to be that trusted source and just really want to bridge the gap between community and healthcare.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Dr. Cantos?
Likewise, I just want to thank you guys for being so gracious to open your doors to us, to talk to people. You are the actual voice that to spread information and education to the community. Thank you for your interest, and thank you for having us tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. The pleasure, once again, is all mine. And what I'm going to do as we close this interview out is I'm going to put the commercial on their heads one more time so they can get the actual factual understanding as well as some contact information. But guys, I want to thank y'all so much for joining us here live at ATL Web Radio.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have a great night.
You do the same,
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you, sister. Goodbye. Research site and the Hope Clinic Decatur locations are seeking volunteers for paid opportunities to join sexual health research studies. Emory's clinical research sites focuses on researching new methods of PrEP and HIV vaccines to prevent HIV and other sexually transmitted infections. They are looking for volunteers across the metro Atlanta area, ages 18 and older. Your time and contributions to the science of sexual health may help change the world for you and your loved ones. That means you, your mother, your father, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, and your bestie can all contribute. Representation matters. If we've learned anything over the last couple of years, it's that it takes all of us to end the HIV epidemic. No one is safe until we are all safe. To learn more about this and other frequently asked questions, visit helpendhiv.org. For information on how you can join a paid research opportunity here in Atlanta, visit, follow, and message the Downtown Atlanta Ponce IG page at Emory_Ponce_CRS or the Decatur Hope Clinic at Get Involved Emory. What's up, Atlanta? Looking for paid opportunities while learning